Hi folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're gonna live stream some Bounty Train. This has gotta be one of my favorite games. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's just I'm really liking the whole, manage a train, FTL style, making money, transporting cargo back and forth. Hi Mafia, how are you? So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. I don't exactly remember where that is. But I do remember having some issues with the weight of my train. It's just heavy to the point where I'm barely making runs on time. So I may want to consider leaving my passenger car, say somewhere up north, like New York or something, and just focus on cargo. That way I don't have as much weight on my train. I'm okay, thanks. All right, so right now we're in Buffalo. And they seem to like us, 62%, I guess. I don't know, what's this? Event, too much oil in Buffalo. Prices for oil are very low. Well, maybe we should take a look at that. Alright, so if we... Alright. Flammability, very high. Alright, well, how much can we hold? Well, really? 4.8 tons is all we can hold. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I think this middle passenger carriage is messing me up. Let's see where I am. Alright, I'm in Buffalo. Alright, let's, you know what, let's go back to Boston and recenter ourselves. I'd want to leave the passenger car behind. So I'm just going to travel, not carrying anything. Greetings. You are welcome to... Yeah, do I want to rest in that camp? Nah. Nah. Alright, let's just keep going. Hey! Let the man into our camp. He's one of us. Oh, really? I'm a friend of the bandits? Thank you for the hospitality, but I think I'll keep on going. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the bandits, nor do I want to stop for the bandits. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to drop off... Unless there's some passengers here that can... Oh, he wants to go to New York. I mean, that would be an easy win, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm in... New York should be right... Yeah, right there. I mean, that's an easy... So now I'm rethinking my strategy. Do I really want to do that? Oh, I do appreciate you subscribing. Yep. Thank you, Mafia. Alright, and she wants to get to Buffalo, which I just was at, which I'm not going to do that anytime soon. Bandits. You want to get to Pittsburgh? Forget that. Alright, we'll go ahead and deliver this guy to New York. So we'll accept that. And let's see if there's any cargo here that New York is going to want. Alright, we've got a lot of cloth here. Alright, New York is buying that for $31, and Boston is selling it for 18. So that would be good on my part. Jewelry, $61.94. The thing is, I don't want to buy something like jewelry that's going to weigh down my train too much. So I might stick to cloth. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some cloth. And I can only carry about 4.9 tons. Alright. Alright, down to New York we go. Oh, really? I failed that See, this is what I'm talking about. I wasn't able to bring Ebenezer Watkins to his destination on time because I guess my carriage is too heavy. Alright, well, let's sell this cloth and see if we can recoup some of that loss. Alright, we'll make a $98 profit from that. Alright, yeah, I think it's time to choose one or the other, not both, until we get a better engine. So I'm going to go back to the depot, and I'm going to drop this off at New York. I'm just going to leave this behind. If I can do that. There we go. And now my car should weigh a lot, or my train as a whole should weigh a lot less, actually. Let's move my face over here so I can actually read the stats. There we go. 24.1. Yeah, see, if I move this here, 39.1 tons. That's just too heavy. Now, what's this? A Chicago Pioneer? Is that better than what I have? Power. Oh, look at that. I can buy this too for 5,200. Greater power. Max pulling weight is higher. I think we're getting this. All right, let's buy it. All right, so we're going to replace that. And we're going to sell this. And then I want to upgrade this. Improve firebox. We want to improve the engine power. All right, 230, 275. All right. Our engine power is now pretty darn high. We used a lot of money, but I think it was worth it. All right, this one is high durability. This one is armor. That's flammability, tender, firebox. Reduce the coal consumption. Let's go with that. All right. So, we used a lot of money here. Now, if I add this, 35.1, so now I think, I might make an Ant Queen stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. Depends on how busy I am. I don't know. What's this? Middle caboose. That's just for more people. Got that already. All right. So I might keep this now that I've got more horsepower. Well, I guess now I don't have to leave anything behind. I think we'll be okay. All right. So let's close that. All right, William, where do you want to go? Portland. All right, get on board. I know we're going north. That's fine. Chester here wants to get to Portland as well. Fine with me. And let's see if City Hall has any deliveries going north as well. Detroit, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. I think. Yeah, Washington, we're not going that way. So let's see what Boston wants in terms of supplies and deliver that. All right, so we're going to go to the market. And there's some medicine. There's some alky. There's some wacky tobacco. Well, since we're going to... Hi, Kendall. How are you? I think tobacco is what I'm going to want, because tobacco is cheapest here. Yeah, tobacco is pretty cheap. And I can hold a lot of it. Philadelphia is selling it for 20, or yeah, buying it for 28. Buffalo is buying it for 41, which is crazy. But I'm not going to Buffalo, I don't think. Alcohol is illegal. Of course it is. Alright, what else? Steel, which is pretty heavy. I don't want to weigh down my train too much. Got some jewelry. 105. Portland is 131. That's 30 bucks per. That's not bad. It is heavy though. And it's not exactly the best price either. All right, let's just stick to tobacco. It's very light, so it's not gonna and it's a good deal too. So we're gonna buy this for 65. All right, and let's head north. Heading to Boston. All right, so reports, events. Boston needs cotton, apparently. All right, let's see how much it's going for here and how much profit we'll get. Profit is 338 bucks. Yes, please. Okay. All right, so we've got 5 days still to bring that guy over to Portland. All right, let's see if there's any quests here. Oh, wrong button. Let's see if there's any people that want to... Well, I think we're full up on people at the moment. I don't think we can bring any more past... No, we've got a third one here. Let's see if Esther here wants to go to Portland. No, Buffalo. All right, we do have this bandit who wants to get to Pittsburgh. I'm not going to do that. All right, let's go back to the market and see what Portland wants. You've got a lot of alcohol. Let's see if alcohol is outlawed. Let's see. Portland is fine with it. Although I could buy it for 50 here and then sell it in Portland for 46, so not ideal. I'd lose money on that. Looks like we've got some jewelry. So I can buy jewelry in Boston for 61. And... Well, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move the chat window over... I need to move it somewhere. I'm going to move it to the left side of the screen. Just because it's hard to see... There we go. Hey, Ishwa, how are you? Alright, so I can buy jewelry in Boston for 61. Portland is buying it for 131, so that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and pick this up. So I can buy 11 out of 13. There we go. And hopefully this does not cause me to be late getting to Portland. 3 days, which is fine. Yeah, that engine upgrade really helped. Alright, so we brought these two passengers here to Portland. Made some money. Let's go ahead and sell off... Actually, before we sell anything, let's wait till daytime and see if they want any of... Yeah, it's just a supply around 90... I don't have any steel. No. Alright, never mind. Hi, Kiana, how are you? And Nana, how are you? Alright, so let's go ahead and sell off this jewelry. And I'll make 770 bucks. Great. Alright, let's take a look at our tickets. Alright, so we've got 2 people going to Philadelphia. So that might be something I might want to be doing. Alright, Philly from here is... How many stops away? Alright, Philadelphia is 1, 2, 3 stops away. So I could probably do that. Now before we pick those people up, let's check City Hall, see where we need to deliver. We need to deliver 8 units of fur to New York, and then tobacco and food to Boston. Well, we're going to Boston next, but New York is also en route, and we'll make more from this. So why don't we pick up the fur, accept task, and let's also take on board those that want to get to Philly. And let's see if we have enough for another one. 3 units of tobacco going to Boston. Except, do we have room for the Boston? Yeah, we do. Alright, wow, awesome. So, yeah, we've got a lot of people on board here. Alright, so I think what we're going to do... Jack is calling me from Chester Heights. Okay, they can leave a message. Alright, so first off, going to Boston. Alright, so now that we're in Boston, we have to wait till opening hours, fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and deliver our 3 units of tobacco and 2 units of food. So we drop that off. Alright, next stop is going to be New York, I believe. So, do we want... Well, we have to deliver 2 units of jewelry to Philadelphia, and we're going to Philly, which is fine. So let's pick that up. Accept task. And our cargo, 10 out of 14. All right, any of you guys? Okay, Claire wants to go to Philadelphia as well. We'll have her come on board. All right. Let's head on out. All right, heading to New York. And this is where we need to deliver our fur. So again, we have to wait till daytime. I hate that. Done. Okay, so we made some more money there. Great. Is anything going to Philadelphia? Doesn't look like it. I don't see, nothing's here is jumping out at me. I also want to deliver my passengers to Philadelphia on time. So I'm not going to bring anything. I don't want to weigh my train down. So getting to Philadelphia is going to take 1 day, 15 hours. And Clara needs to get there the quickest at 3 days. So I think we're okay. Actually, let's move my chat window down again a little bit here. All right. So we completed this. 2 units of jewelry to Philadelphia. So we'll make it in time. I saw something for Washington. I may want to consider picking that up. Oh, multitasking, huh? That's good. City Hall. All right, so we need to deliver 8 units of oil to Washington. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Good. And let's head on out. First off, Philadelphia. 2 days, 19 hours. Notice how the oil weighed down our train. So that's what I was trying to avoid. But we'll still make it in time, barely. All right. All of our passengers have arrived safely. They seem to be happy. All right, let's go ahead and we need to deliver that jewelry, but we can't deliver it at night, so I have to wait till morning, of course. All right, there we go. Jewelry is dropped off. Now we have 2 days to get the oil to Washington. All right, first of all, let's see if anyone wants to get to Washington, and the answer is no. All right, let's just bring the oil to Washington. It's going to be a tight 1 day, 22 hours. We've got 2 days left. Yeah, we don't want to weigh down the train anymore. Let's just go. All right. And deliver. All right, so now we're back up to $7,608, which is good. All right. So let's go ahead and check out the depot. See if there's anything that I can buy that might be beneficial for me here. Nope. Alright, tickets. Where do you guys want to go? Memphis, Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Charleston. All different places. Great. Alright, Washington. Where do you want to go? Richmond, St. Louis, Memphis, Knox. Are you kidding me? My goodness. Alright, well, which one's the most... This food to Knoxville is $970. Alright, now Knoxville, though... Where's that at in relation to this? There's Richmond, Wilmington, Charleston. Knoxville is this way. So I'd have to unlock this. $600. We can unlock it. Now, to get from here to here is going to take how long? 4 days and 9 hours. With nothing. With no cargo whatsoever. Alright, so we're going to stop at Richmond first. So we can probably deliver any cargo or people to Richmond. And then over to Knoxville, assuming it doesn't take too long. All right, so Richmond and Knoxville. Keep that in the back of my mind. Richmond and Knoxville. All right, 7 units of tobacco to Richmond and 6 units to Knoxville. Let's start with the tobacco to Richmond. And I don't know. Yeah, I have the cargo space for this. And in 13 days. Oh, we have plenty of time for that. All right. So we'll accept those two. And Richmond and Knoxville. All right. No one wants to go to either of those places. Okay. So in that case, let's just leave with what we have. I think we'll be good. I'd really like to get more crew if I can. Greetings, civilian. Come join us. Okay, sure, why not? Let's see what they have. Maybe I can buy something. Romania? I don't really travel, so... Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've got too many responsibilities here to really be able to do that. Alcohol. Is alcohol... Let's see. I'm going to Knoxville. And it's not. I could sell it there for 26. So I could buy that. Oh no, that's 80. Forget that. Alright, well, yeah, I'm not going to buy anything, I don't think. Alright, what's Edwin doing? Oh, I can buy stuff. Alright, wow, look at all this nice stuff I can buy. I've got this Colt Navy gun, but can I... Alright, this will increase my accuracy. Alright, this one will increase accuracy and damage. Tomahawks, really, that's cool. Well, yeah, maybe I'm not going to buy anything yet. Well, this guy here has a pretty dinky weapon, I think. Yeah, he has this. So I might want to consider replacing this gun with something, this Smith & Wesson. Let's maybe buy... Alright, this will give 7 extra damage. Ammo capacity will go down and reload will increase. We could do... This one actually looks better. Yeah, because damage is 2. Alright, maybe we'll go with this one instead, the Remington revolver. Alright, now we've got 2 of these. And let's see what this guy has. He's got a Colt M 1855 side hammer. Alright, well, got this. We can increase damage up. Wow, that's great. I like that. Alright, let's go ahead and give him this gun. There we go. And let's go ahead and sell these, because these are pretty crappy. Alright, and I think we're good. Got these knives, these hunter knives, but... Oh, this knife is better than what I have. This hunter knife, 2.08 damage. Crit chance will go up. I haven't seen any combat yet, so, I mean, I may not need to do this right away. I might want to wait for a better melee weapon. Did I just... What happened to the... Oh. Alright, well, that's good. Alright, so we'll close that, and let's head on out. Alright, so, Deliver 7 units to Richmond. We're at Richmond. I'm going to go ahead and wait till daytime. Come on. Uh-oh. Did the game freeze? Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and deliver 7 units of tobacco to Richmond. We're back up to 5,734 bucks. Great. Now, we do need to deliver to Knoxville. So let's see if there's any more... No, I don't see any more cargo going into Knoxville. Let's see if there's any people that want to get to Knoxville. Jackson and St. Louis. Nope, unfortunately not. So what we could do is, let's just see if there's any cargo here that wants to get to Knoxville at a cheaper, well, buy cheap here, sell more expensive over to Knoxville. So let's see what they've got a lot of. Jewelry. All right, Knoxville. Where's Knoxville? Okay, Knoxville is buying jewelry for 106. I could buy this for 56. So that would be double. That's almost double the profits. That would be a good buy for me. It would weigh down my train. That's the downside. All right, let's see. All right, we'll do 8, yeah. And I think we have enough time. Yeah, we just need to get to Knoxville within 11 days. And I think we'll have that. 7 days, 11 hours. So yeah, we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and start traveling. Carriage, wear and tear. Medium cargo carriage. Light, wheels malfunction. Speed loss is 7%. That's not good. How do I repair? Oh, I have to repair that. Crap. Sir, you won't find better prices anywhere else out here on the tracks. I guarantee it. I can't afford to right now. I don't want to buy anything because I don't want to weigh down my train any more than it already is. I want to get this food to Knoxville on time. Alright, so we're here. We need to wait till daytime. Oh, okay, it's open. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and deliver this food. Great, we're back up to 6 grand. And food to Detroit. Quite a run. That's 1,500 bucks though. Alright. Before we do anything else, let's take a look at this wear and tear that I have to fix. No repair. Okay, here we go. That's repair. 14 hours. Oof. Alright, let's just wait. 8 hours. There we go. Anything else here? Nope. Okay. I'm curious to see if there's anything here that I might want to buy. No? Alright. Hi, the monster. How are you? Alright, City Hall. Food to Detroit, still 1,500 bucks. I may want to consider that. Let's see what it would take to get to Detroit. Oh, first let's see how long it... What's the... I've got 10 days and 6 hours to deliver food to Detroit. So let's see if that's possible. Alright, there's Louisville. Detroit's up there. So that's quite... I'd have to go through Louisville. I'd have to unlock all of this to get up there. How much is that going to cost? 1,200? Yikes. How do I get the documentation? I wonder if there's some sort of quest. Am I streaming after this? I'm not sure. Whether or not I'd feel like it. Alright, she wants to get to Atlanta. Well, let's just look at this. Richmond, Atlanta, Louisville. Well, Richmond's back east. I was just at Richmond, I think. Yep, okay, so I can go back there, and it's no problem. I'm not going to remember. I have to go by what your name is on here on the chat, because I'm not going to remember. I have a lot of people that follow me, so No offense. All right. I'll call you Adrian now, but I don't. I'm not going to remember that for next time. Richmond, 340 bucks. Okay, that we'll consider that. Anything else east? Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, let's pick up that one passenger heading to Richmond, and also pick up any cargo that might be wanting to go east as well. All right, alcohol. It's illegal there, so I can't deliver that. What do we have a lot of here? There's a lot of cotton. All right, so where... Okay, cotton is selling for $8 here. So where can I sell it for a lot of money? I could sell it to Atlanta for 30. Could have sworn there was a shortage up north. All right, well, let's buy up the cotton since it is cheap here. Hi, the Destroyer. How are you? This game is basically sort of like a train manager. Like, you control a train, you upgrade it, you hire people for your train, and you can equip them with different weapons, and you're going to be making trade routes back and forth between cities, trying to make money. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going to go back to Richmond. We have to drop off that passenger. Three days. Okay, we made it. Good. Alright, that's completed. We made a little bit of money doing that. And let's go ahead and... Now, the cotton is not going to sell all that well here, because it's... Yeah. So we're not going to do that. Since our cargo is pretty much full at this point, let's grab... Yeah, no one wants to go north, really? I remember Atlanta needing cotton. So... Alright, Atlanta's down here. So I could just head down south, Wilmington, Charleston, Atlanta, and drop that off. Or I could head this way, that works too. I guess I should have just done that in the first place. Well, I had to deliver that passenger. Alright, well, we'll travel here, drop off this cotton. Part of me wants to start picking fights so that I can start combat, because we really haven't done any combat yet. Hi, Vilson, how are you? Alright, let's go ahead and sell this cotton off. 294 bucks. That's not bad. I think that's the... I don't know if we're going to get a better price for it, but yeah, we'll sell it. Alright, they are selling weapons, but weapons are illegal in some places. What does Joseph want? Alright, Chester. Let's see who's going where. Jackson, Richmond, and Louisville. Back to Richmond. I could just head north. Let's see if there's any cargo that wants to go that way via City Hall. I'm not in good terms with Atlanta, apparently. 5 units of tobacco. So they want tobacco. So the question is, where am I going to find tobacco? Alright. Let's see if... Let me look up tobacco real quick and see who's selling it. Cheaply, preferably. 39, 32... Looks like the cheapest right now is Wilmington. And Wilmington is... Wilmington's over here. So I could do that. It's going to take 3 days to get there. I could bring it back. All right, let's do that. Let's... All right, let's bring... Yeah, let's head to Wilmington. First, let's see if anyone wants to get to Wilmington. Or Charleston. Wilmington or Charleston. Of course not. Why would anyone want to go there? Fine. Hi, Rachel. How are you? All right. Let's head over to Charleston. Greetings, civilian. An ally of the South is always welcome in our camp. I could attack him. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though. I don't want to make enemies. Alright, I want to see... Before we do anything, let's go ahead and skip time. Oh, I don't want the post office, I want City Hall. I'm going to wait till opening hours, and then see what their routes are. Jackson, they need tools. And a run to Memphis, which I'm not going to any of those places. Although I wonder if there's tools in Wilmington. If there is, then we can get both things. We can get tobacco and tools. Tools. Wilmington. They're selling tools for 61. We could accept that. I just hope they have it. Oh, thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it. Nice of you to say. But first I want to head to Wilmington and see if they actually have it first. Long cargo carriage available in Louisville. Yeah, as time goes on, we'll get new cars and trains available for purchase. Let's check out cargo first. Alright, so... do they have what we needed? Tools. They've got 8 tools. I think that's enough, right? Alright, so we've got the tools. I don't remember how much tobacco we needed for that one run. But we can pick that up here. Now, let's pick up the tobacco too. And we're heading back. Oh, thank you, the monster. I appreciate that. We're going to Atlanta, then Knoxville. Via Charleston. Alright, so let's see if there's any passengers that want to go that way. Cincinnati, Washington. Nope, and nope. All north. Not going to happen. Alright, so we're going to head to Charleston first. And I didn't pick up the deliver quests first because I didn't want to pick up the quest and then find out the commodity I was looking for wasn't actually there. Because time does go on and your reports do get old. Alright, City Hall. Supply run, 4 units of tools. Well, I just so happen to have it. Let's accept that task, deliver, and done. Okay, awesome. Have a nice day. Alright, now I can probably drop off the rest of these tools here for a profit, maybe. Yeah, it's not a big profit, but 148 bucks. Fine with me. Cotton for 5 bucks. Let's see what cotton's going for elsewhere. Alright, Charleston. Atlanta is selling, is buying it for 21. Memphis is buying it for 23. Are we going to Memphis? I forget. Atlanta. Okay, we are going to Atlanta. Atlanta and Knoxville. And Atlanta is buying it for how much? 21. So we might want to pick up the cotton. There we go. All right, and let's check and see if any passengers are going up there. Memphis. Nope, 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 nope. All right, let's go. What's kinetic sand? All right, let's go to City Hall. Supply run, 5 units of tobacco. I have it, so let's accept task. Done. I'm up to 7,664 bucks. Great. And unfortunately, I'm not in good terms with them, so I can't do anything else. We could deliver the last of that tobacco here as well, just to drop it off. 12 bucks. All right, cotton, 136. There we go. Awesome. So we made some decent money this game. Check City Hall out. See, Chicago and St. Louis. Chicago's kind of far away from here. It's a lot of money, but... Chicago. Oh yeah, this is all locked up here. I need to find a way to unlock this without spending a whole lot of money. I wonder if there's anything in Knoxville, because right now I need I can either buy it for $1,200, or I can do some sort of quest that'll give me the license for it. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So sometimes there's an NPC that you can talk to that'll help you with that. I wonder if this Joseph person will give me that. Was last seen in Knoxville. We can always go to Knoxville and see if this daughter is there. All right, what about William? What does he do? What's the problem, sir? Return the general a stolen locomotive to William Fuller. 4 days left. But won't I lose? Yeah, penalty. Won't I lose standing with the North if I do this quest? I'm on my way to Knoxville anyway. Alright, well, let's do that. This is called Bounty Train. Milk North, welcome aboard. Pun intended. Alright, we're going to Knoxville anyway. So, anyone want to go to Knoxville? No, alright. I don't want to carry cargo to Knoxville because if we're going to be in a fight... I don't want to lose cargo en route. There's the general. Faster or they'll lose us. No problem. Throw more coal. Show them what we're made of. Alright. Hopefully, we'll win this, whatever this is. The task is urgent and you have no time left to reach the station. Go as fast as you can to finish this. Why am I slowing down? Go? What the heck's going on? How come why am I not moving? Walter, get... Oh, I have no coal. That would help. Alright, are you... What are you guys doing? Shovel. Go. There we go. Well, that stinks. I probably lost this. I can't even get out of the station. That's sad. Yeah, we're gonna take damage here, but hopefully we'll make up for it. Oh, yeah. My trains are breaking. Alright, slow down, slow down. Alright. Slow down. 15 miles per hour, alright. I'm hoping I made up for lost time there, but I don't know if I did. Alright, 15. The speed limit's 15, so let's go faster. 10 miles per hour. Come on. Less speed, less speed. Go. Alright, good. This is a pain. Alright, 110 meters. We're almost there. Oh, we're losing. Oh, crap. We're going too fast again. I'm going to have a large repair bill after this is done. I should have an engineer, though, that can fix this stuff. Yeah, repair. Actually, repair the one in the back. That's the one that's in danger. Task completed. Congratulations. You've managed to get to your destination in time. Yeah, after destroying the entire train. Okay, so... Your combat... Oh, repair kit... Okay, good. Yeah, let's go... So, what did we do? Did we get... Hooray, we did it! Shame the general had to pay for the Union Dog's rampage. Tell you what, for your outstanding service, I'll pull a few strings. You can buy the general. It'll need a lot of money to fix it, but this train is a fortress, a survivor. It'll serve you well. Thanks, I'll consider it. Where could I buy it? Is that it here? The general. Look at the horsepower on that sucker. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. And I'll sell this. Oh yeah, look at all that horse. Now, everything's gonna need repaired here. So... Let's go ahead and repair. 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 And repair. Okay. So we're going to have to just stay here for a while everything gets repaired. Still got 7 days on that one. Just keep skipping. Skip, 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 skip. Alright, 1 day. And come on. 1 hour. There we go. Alright, so now everything is nice and repaired. And now we've got an awesome train. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade its horsepower a bit. Alright. And... improved firebox. Hi, Nev. How are you? I said be right back because I had to take the dog out. That's what that was. Alright. So we've got the general. Awesome. Awesome train. Alright. Next. I don't think there's anything else I want to buy. Alright, I've got $1,000 left. So I blew all of my money on this train, but I'm thinking it was a good purchase. Let's go ahead and give Walter an upgrade. Gunslinger level 4. Improved crit chance and duration. Or I can do Survivor. Health points plus 10%. I could do Kung Fu. Evade ranged attacks by 1%. 1% though? I love Bounty Train. Just 1%. I mean, 1%. What's that really going to get me? Alright, I'd rather do increased health points. I'll do that. And Arthur here. Honed bullets. Strength. Base health, yes, melee damage, throw in, yeah. Increasing base health might be nice. Gunslinger, rate of fire, plus 40%. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Hi, Sar, how are you? Alright, so we've got some events going on here. American Civil War. Alright, let's see what City Hall has to deliver. 10 units of fur. They need 10 units of fur. Alright, they want me to go to Detroit, New York. Alright, who's selling fur? 10 units of it, too. Alright. Fur, 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 fur. There. Alright. We're in Knoxville. So Richmond should be right around the corner. Although it says that they don't have any in stock. Is there anyone that has fur? Wilmington does. And how far away is... Pretty close. 474. Why Sarah what? Oh, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoy Bounty Train. I mean, some tips. I mean, start small is my. I mean, you start off with small, obviously, but my advice is don't. I would try not to overburden your train. Like your train has horsepower, and if you add all of these cars to your train, and you're carrying your mass tonnage, you won't be able to make your deliveries on time. So what I like to do in the very beginning of the game to make a lot of money is every place has a town hall. Hi, Vladimir. Every place has a town hall or city hall. And just look for any contracts here. And if it's a town over, just accept it, ship it over, and you're good. You'll make a lot of money doing that back and forth. Same with passengers. If there's a passenger that just wants to go to the next town over, you can start small, do that. And it's important not to weigh down your train with all these extra cars. Like, I made that mistake in the last video. I bought this, in the depot, I bought this one here, middle passenger carriage, but its tonnage is 15 tons, and it's very heavy. So I was barely making my contracts, and I sometimes not making it in time. You die way too easily. Oh yeah, steel is very lucrative. Well, the sandbox mode that I'm playing on is I have the combat or the bandit level on, I think it's easy or very rare or something like that. So in the entire stream, I haven't had one combat thing yet. Actually, I streamed this like once or twice before too, the same game, same playthrough, and I still haven't had a battle. So if you're struggling to survive, I would start a new sandbox and put it on an easier setting and just focus on the trade. And that's all I've been doing. Alright, so what was I doing? I don't remember. It was something regarding fur. 2,000 bucks. Alright, yeah. And I wanted to go to Wilmington for that, I think. Well, let's see if they want me to make any deliveries to Wilmington. Nope, of course not. Alright, now to get to Wilmington, I need to go to... Oh, I need to go all the way around. Okay. We'll go there quickly here. 2 days. Holy cow! This general is a speedy... Look at that, Speedy Gonzalez. That would normally take me forever. Do I want supplies? Not right now. Okay, Vladimir, have fun. I'm not ashamed either. I don't mind baby mode, but I went one step above that. Alright, now let's see if there's... Alright, they wanted... I thought there was fur here. Unless it's gone now. It says 19. And this is... Oh, fur. Okay. Here we go. Alright, we're going to pick up all 14 pieces. And we'll bring that back down and deliver it for 2 grand. Before we do that, let's check and see if there's any passengers that want to get down there. All right, Cincinnati, Knoxville, I think, is on the way. Is it? My geography's terrible. Oh, we're going to Knoxville. All right, well, yeah, let's bring that person on board. All right, so we're gonna do. So I'm just reading the chat to make sure I'm caught up. Knoxville. Accept. 17 days. I can get there. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we'll go ahead and. Well, we delivered our person, did we not? We did, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and wait till City Hall opens. Yep, they still want fur, and we've got it in our cargo. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept the task, deliver it. I just got 2 grand. Awesome. Okay. They also want 7 units of food. That's only 300 bucks, though. That's not worth it. Now I can sell the rest of it, maybe. Hopefully the price is right. I'll make 36 bucks. Really? Fine. Just get rid of it. Yeah, I like the auto buy. Before, you used to have to always do it manually in early access, and I'm glad they changed that. Let's go and upgrade Frederick here. Kung Fu, Agility, and Mechanic. Let's go with Mechanic. Or, the weapon reload speed is kind of nice too. Let's go with that. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and check City Hall and see if there's anything. Again, everything is north, which is fine as long as the price is right. To get to Detroit, though, is going to be a pain because, I mean, New York might not be so bad. Detroit, I don't have. There's a lot of places that aren't unlocked yet that I didn't unlock. I mean, I could go to Richmond, and then Washington, and then Philadelphia, and then, well, Detroit's behind 1, 2 locks here. Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it. That's 300. That's 300. That's Cleveland. That's 300. Hmm. Choices, 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 choices. Well, let's see. Yeah, Detroit is not going to work right now anyway. Let's see if there's something better. New York. We can go to New York, and that won't be a problem. All right, now let's see if anyone wants to go that way. Detroit, New Orleans, Atlanta. Nah. Alright, since we're going to New York, let's see if New York is in need of anything that Knoxville is selling a lot of. Well, alky. But that's a long trip to be smuggling alcohol. Some places don't take that very well. Jewelry. Knoxville, I can buy it for 92, and in New York, I can. Oh no, I could sell it there for 85. That wouldn't be profitable. Doesn't look like this place is good for a lot of things. I mean, Cotton. All right, New York, New York, New York. 23, okay. We might be able to get a small profit off of cotton. So let's go ahead and buy that. What am I doing with cloth? Oh, that's right. That's the run 4. Okay. Hi, Dora. How are you? This is called Bounty Train. Basically, it's a train manager sim where you have a train and crew. You upgrade your crew. You upgrade your train. You can hire more people. And you make money delivering things back and forth between cities. There's combat, factions in the game. So think, you know, those space games where, you know, you start off like Freelancer. You start off on a planet and you go around different planets trading things, stuff like that. Well, it's similar, only you're dealing with trains. There's a little bit of similarity here with FTL as well, a little bit. But with the ability to manage your train and upgrade it. All right, so we're going to New York. That's going to take 4 days and 5 hours. So we're going to travel. Welcome into your... I don't need anything. Bye. All right. Yeah, the bandits right now are at 0 with me, so I haven't had any fights whatsoever. All right, so I have to go to the city hall here, deliver those 6 units of cloth. I would like to participate in tobacco plantation auction. Huh. So what do I get for it? I've never done an auction. Starting price. So I wonder if I'm gonna try that. I've never done it before. Start auction. Starting price 550. All right. Produces 6 per week. All right. Start. $850. Geez, this is getting expensive. And did I buy it? All right, I got a tobacco plantation. So now I should get free tobacco, I'm assuming, every so often. All right, so I'm going to have to check up on this place every so often. Supply run, 10 units of fur. Oh, geez, everyone wants fur. I'll get $13.90 for it. That's not bad. All right, now I want to also deliver that cotton. 96 bucks, that's not bad. All right, so I need to find fur again. All right, who has fur? Philadelphia has fur. Let's go to Philly, pick that up, and head back to New York. The 1K button, jeez. All right, so we need 10 units of fur. So let's head over here. We'll just, yeah, 10 units. And we'll head back here. Anyone, I'm going to go to New York. Utica, Utica. Well, Utica is past that. So why don't we pick up these passengers? We'll go to Utica. And I think Boston is also along the way. Is it not? We have to get to Boston before we get to Utica. Yep, Boston's here. So I want to pick that passenger up as well. Boston. All right. Philip is... Oh, I have no passenger seats, so it won't matter. Samuel, what do you need? Selling revolvers to the south. No, not going to do that. Rose, what do you want? Hey, handsome. I rarely see the spirit of adventure in a young man's eyes. Most these days are afraid to die, are you? I could use a man like you for an important task, but I'm not sure if you can be trusted. All depends on what side you're on, if you catch my drift. How do you feel about President Davis? Um, with Rose O'Neill Greenhow, it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like something from the South, but I'm not going to bother with her right now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back to New York with this fur. Let's see what else we can bring. Got some cloth. 18... New York 32. Okay, so we can get a good price on that. What about steel? Nope. New York's cheaper. All right. Yeah, we'll do it. Go ahead and do some cloth. No, finances are okay so far. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wait till opening hours. Fine. All right, so I've got my 10 units of fur, so I'm going to accept task, complete it, done. Okay. And we're going to deliver food to Boston because Boston's on the way too. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Let's get rid of this cloth that we have. All right, cool. Anything else? No, Philly, Philly. I'm glad you guys are learning something in chat. Education for the win. All right, so we drop this guy off. And we need to wait until daylight to deliver the food. There we go. Back up to 5 grand again. That's good. All right, we're going to Utica next, so I don't want to accept this Portland contract. All right, let's see if anyone's going to Utica. Hold the Hooper is going to the... all right, accept. We don't need no is a double negative, so technically what you're saying is we need education. Because English. But I get the reference. Alright, does Utica want anything? Again, New York is selling steel for dirt cheap, 16, and Utica is buying it for 33. Maybe that's not the way to go, though. Maybe we can do something else. Jewelry. Buying it for 61. Oh, I'm in Boston. 61. Utica is buying it for 77. Doesn't seem to be very lucrative. Utica, no. Alright, steel. 36, 33. Nope. Not worth it. Alright, well, let's just go then. Another brick in the wall. Aw, come on. More damaged wheels. Ugh. That's all this wear and tear crap. Alright, so we brought everyone to Utica. Everyone's happy. Good. Let's go ahead and repair our train. Start repair. Alright, 1 day, 16 hours. Alright, done. Alright, is there anything else I might want from here? Nope. Alright. So now that we're in Utica, Buffalo is the next stopover, and then west, and there's Detroit. So let's take a look at Utica's contracts and see what we can accomplish here. Frank? I don't remember. I have a terrible memory. Do you know what this is? Well, do ya? A stack of papers. You wouldn't happen to own a locomotive. Yeah? What do you want? Obtain 8 Gaieties medicated paper. Deliver the medicated paper to Pittsburgh. 25 days. Where's Pittsburgh in relation to Utica? Huh, I could possibly do that. 300 bucks, sure. All right, let's do it. It's $1,000 bucks. $1,000 is $1,000 bucks. It's a stack of papers. I just talked to you. I know that. All right, and I get some experience. Sounds good. All right, what do you want? Yolkman? I'd be filthy stinking rich if only I could get to Knoxville. Rewards, treasure. Escort the sketchy Gilkman to earn part of the supposed treasure. Where's Knoxville in relation? Alright, so I'm heading to Pittsburgh. So getting to Knoxville from Pittsburgh would be quite the pain. I'd have to go past here, which costs 700, and then to Cincinnati, then here, 500, and then here. No, we're not doing that. So we're going to go to just Pittsburgh on our own. But let's go ahead and see if there's any people that want to go to Cleveland and then Pittsburgh. Cleveland. Okay. Take that. And anyone going that way? Cincinnati. Pittsburgh. Yes. You're a hopeless romantic, Niv. I don't need to buy any no stinking tobacco. I have my own plantation now. Alright. Jewelry. I'm going to Pittsburgh, and I haven't been there, so I don't know. Alright. We've never been to Cleveland or Pittsburgh, so I don't want to... Oh, this is Buffalo. Where the heck is Cleveland? I miscalculated. Oh, Cleveland's here. Fine. Am I going to make it in time? It's going to cost me 1 day. Yeah, I'll make it. Just fine. I keep forgetting I have the general. Alright, we're going to wait till daytime. And deliver all this stuff. Here we go. 10 units of medicine. Who has medicine? I'm going to Pittsburgh next, so Pittsburgh better have medicine. Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. Well, I don't know if it has medicine or not, because I've never been there. So we're going to have to just go to Pittsburgh first. 1 day. Yep, we'll be fine. Alright, everything is completed. Awesome. Now, did I level up at all? No. Guess not. Alright, so I'm in Pittsburgh, and I'm curious to see what they have to offer. Who's Bennett, and what does he want? I'm in deep trouble, and I don't know how to get out of it. I've been paid to ship a large batch of Winchester rifles to Jacksonville. From there, they'll ship to one of Mexico's eastern ports. Wow. Jacksonville. I think a lot of those weapons are illegal. I mean... Jacksonville, Jacksonville, Jacksonville. There's Jackson. All the way down here? Are you kidding me? I don't have... Really? They want me to go all the way down here. You know how long that would take? Well, first I have to unlock this, which is 900. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Sorry. Nope. Alright, who wants to go where? Washington, Philly, Washington. Washington seems to be pretty popular. And Buffalo might be on the way to Washington, so we can pick up all of these people. Washington, Washington. Alright, and... head that way. Let's go ahead and unlock the route to Philly as well, because why not? We're going to Buffalo first, and then to Washington, which is down there. We'll make it. I think. Alright, complete. Awesome. Who else wants to go to Washington? Chicago, Cincinnati, Detroit, Cleveland. Nope, 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 nope. Medicine to Philadelphia. Which I do want to do. That's a lot. Awesome. 2,400. Cotton to New York. Alright, we'll take that quest. Alright, Philly is right here. And that's on the way to Washington. You are welcome in our camp. Please come and rest or trade. Now, I could just attack... I could be jerks to the Indians, but I'm not going to do that. The American Indians, nope. Can't stop right now. Sorry. Actually, I'm doing a lot better now. I have the General, which I got via a quest, and this thing is a monster. It is so fast. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop off. There we go. 10 units. Wow, I'm up almost close to 10,000 bucks. Alright, now we need to get to Washington. And none of these are Washington. Alright, let's see if anyone wants to go to Washington. Nope. Samuel, what do you want? Oh, this is that. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's just go to Washington, drop these people off, and then we'll figure out what to do from here. Greetings, civilian. Please stay calm and prepare your train for regular contraband inspection. Okay, you are clear. Sorry, soldier, but your supplies are... No, I'm not going to attack the U.S. Nope. Alright. Awesome. Everyone's there. Good. No tasks. And we're at 10 grand, which is awesome. Part of me wants to buy this thing. 14 tons. A big caboose. To replace this one. How much is this? 5 tons. See, that's a lot. See, that's the trap you fall into. You want to buy better cars, but at the same time, the more tonnage you have, the slower you go, and that's a bad thing. I must have missed a lot in chat because all I see are peanut butter. What are you guys talking about? That's what I get for ignoring chat. Well, there's this one. 9 tons compared to 5. I get a fourth person. Alright, let's do... Can I upgrade this? Not... Okay, well, let's go ahead and spring for... No, because we're not in combat a lot. Alright, well, let's just go back to the station. I don't want to waste money on something, since we're not in combat a lot. We don't need a whole lot of crew. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll let you guys flirt. Whatever. What happens in chat stays in chat. Alright, so from here... Alright, let's see where we can go from here. Chicago, St. Louis, Indianapolis, and we need to get oil here. What one's going to pay the most? Tobacco to Chicago. 890, that's not bad. Alright. Let's accept that. Chicago. I just accept something I shouldn't have. That's all the way over here? Really? I thought Chicago was like on the east. Oh, fudge. Alright, well, we had to unlock this anyway. And this. 600. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so if I go to Chicago... Coal needed. Well, I need to stop first then, huh? Alright, 30 days to get there. I could do it. Alright, so there's Philadelphia, New York. There's got to be an easier way to do this. How about that? Would it be easier to go through to Philly, Pittsburgh, and then up and around? Cancel. Yeah, see, that's faster. 2 days and 20... Okay, so Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Detroit, and then Chicago. Alright, so let's see if anyone needs anything in Detroit. I could have sworn I saw something for Detroit. Or not. So, someone want to go to Detroit? No. Cleveland, Cincinnati. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Well, that stinks, but that's okay. Let's head on out. Not visited Chicago. Alright, well, let's travel. Another contraband inspection? What's up with that? No! Stop bothering me. I'm tempted just to pick a fight with the bandits, just so I can. Yeah, let's find out what's going on. Wilson Floyd? My wagon is broken, which means I can't deliver jewelry to Philadelphia. 4 days and 15 hours? Philly is all the way back east. I want to, but at the same time, like, I don't have it. Well, I might be able to do it, but I'm already on the way. If I could turn the contraceptive search? No. Is it fun? Alright, so we made it to Chicago. Let's go ahead and just sell that and be done with it. Or deliver it. There we go. 9 units of oil to Washington. Yes, we want that. Accept. It's 2,400 bucks. Alright, anyone else going to Washington? Doesn't look like it. But we may, if we're going through Pittsburgh. Contraband. Okay. Yeah, that's better. That's what I thought you meant, but knowing you, I wasn't sure. I've never been caught with contraband, no. Wow. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Alright, so we're going to Pittsburgh for sure. Accept. Alright. Pittsburgh. Let's go. Yeah, that would be. Hey! Wow! Try to escape. Prepare to be left in the dust. Yes. Finally! What about the Xbox? Bad Yellow Rabbit. Oh, we wiped the floor with him. Alright, Walter, just shoot him down. Alright, 4 out of 7 American Indians. Well, enemies, I just should say. Again, what happens in chat stays in chat. That's my motto. I'm slowing down. Don't we have the gunslinger? I guess not. Another one down. Awesome. Keep it up, guys. Woohoo! Victory! We got a bone knife, a wooden club, and a bow. Yeah, Contra, sure. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. I know. Did you beat it without the code? The game. Alright, so we got to Pittsburgh with Rose. No problem there. We need to get to Washington, though. Is New York on the way? I don't think so. No, Philly's on the way. Should have done that. I know there was a passenger that wanted to get to Philly. Philly and Washington. So let's just see if there's anyone that wants to get to Philly or Washington. Philly, Philly. Yes, accept. All right, great. Now this place does want tools and fur. A lot for tools. So I'm thinking, let me do a quick search and see if there's any place that sells that. New York. We can stop at New York and then come back to Pittsburgh and complete that quest. Alright, well let's grab it now so I don't forget. Because I'll forget. Accept. Wow, that's impressive. Beating the game with only 2 lives or whatever it is, 3. Alright, so we're going to Philly. Drop this off. More malfunctions. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Alright, so we completed that. Now we need to get to Washington. Actually, let's see if... we'll just go down. Travel. Alright, so there's a contraceptive search here, and I'm clear of all contraceptives, so we can keep going. Alright, yeah, me too. It's one of those games that you can speedrun in like 40 seconds if you know what you're doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed this up. There we go. And deliver oil. Alright, so we're going back to Pittsburgh? I know we need to get to New York. Well, first... Four units of medicine to Pittsburgh. Aren't I going to Pittsburgh with... Yeah, bring 9... Okay, so we're going to Pittsburgh anyway. So, where's New York at in relation to... New York is up here, then Pittsburgh... Okay, so we can make it still. Alright, let's go with that. Well, I even mentioned the delivery of contraceptives being a success, and no one even batted an eye in chat. You guys must be really involved with your conversation. All right, we'll do Pittsburgh. Yeah, all right, accept. And anyone going to Pittsburgh? All right. Good enough. Alright, so we're going to New York first. Yeah, Forest. Pittsburgh. Travel. Will you stop trying to search me for contraceptives? Jeez. I don't know what you're talking about, Nev. I don't do anything sneaky. Alright, tools. Alright, we've got 38 here. And it just so happens we need 10. Well, we need 9. So we'll go ahead and buy 9. And now we need to get to Pittsburgh. 3 days. Oh, yeah, we'll make it. No problem. Hi, XJ. Jaden, how are you? Alright, so we delivered our passenger. And now let's go ahead and deliver the tools and the medicine. I need a license to use the railroad Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. We urgently need cotton in our city. We can provide you a railroad license if you supply us 15 crates of cotton. Okay, fine. I guess we'll work on that first. First, I need to figure out where the cotton can come from. I know, especially back in the 1800s, 1861. Rubbers were all the rage back then. Actually, let's go ahead and fix our train first before we do anything. We need to repair. 14 hours. There we go. Alright, so I need to figure out where I can get cotton. Well, Washington has a bunch for cheap. We'll head to Washington, pick up a bunch there, head back. I've got $14,000 now. That's not too bad. Fine. What do you want? Lethal weapons for non-lethal prices. What can I do for you? Show me what you've got. Ah. Remington revolver? No. My accuracy would go up by 10%. That's not bad. Damage would go up on this, and so would the accuracy. The Colt 1847 Walker. I guess I'll buy it, fine. And then I'll give this gun maybe to somebody else. This Colt Sidehammer kind of stinks now. Yeah, sell that. This bow, yeah, we're just gonna sell that. This club, is that better than what I have? Actually, yeah, the damage is actually better with this club as opposed to this little knife here. All right, we'll sell this. Nev, you and your dad jokes, they never get old. Alright, I'm going to upgrade Walter Reed's perks. I can do Gunslinger, Bone Crusher, Strength. Let's go with Strength. And can we do anyone else? How do I select the different, there we go. Alright, what's your gun? Nope. Nope. Okay, so this gun's... I'm going to save this Colt 1861 for somebody else, in case I hire them. And we can also upgrade Arthur here. Gunslinger level 3, Kung Fu, or Strength. I'm going to go with Gunslinger level 3. Increase accuracy. Ability is Gunfight. Yeah, choose that. Next Ant Queen video. Well, I did one yesterday, so probably not today. I don't know when. Maybe sometime this week, next week. Not sure. Everyone loves Ant Queen. Alright, so cotton. That's what I was here for, right? I need 15. Oh, come on! Are you serious? I needed 15. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade. Let's see if I can get a carriage that... Oh, come on. Oh, I don't want to travel. There's got to be a larger one. Nope. Unless I pick up another small one. That stinks. I'm gonna have to make 2 trips. I could buy this one and just sell it again. I could just do this. 500 bucks. And then, yeah, we'll just buy it temporarily and then sell it. Just for the convenience. How much is the current engine? I'm not sure. This one, it was, I can sell it for about 10 grand, but that's with the upgrades. I have some upgrades here. Might as well upgrade. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I got this via a quest. I did a quest, and then I had the ability to buy it once I completed it. Hi, Jason. That doesn't matter. You can call me any, Vince or DGA. I don't care. All right, so now we need to go back to... Was it Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. Okay, so let's just see if there's anyone who wants to get to Pittsburgh before we go there. Yeah, it's the quest where you have to chase down... It's one of the people that you talk to on the platform, and you have to chase down this train that was taken by Union spies or something like that. Alright, unfortunately no one wants that. Nope. Okay, we're just going to go then. Unless we can take other cargo there. No, because we're full up on that. Nope. Alright. I've been called worse, Nev, so whatever. I don't care. Long passenger carriage available in Pittsburgh. 4 passengers. Tempting. Aunt Norris. I think Rachel's another fan of my Ant Queen series. Alright, so now that I'm here, let's go ahead and deliver that. Here's your order. Alright, so I got my free Pittsburgh to Cincinnati license. Jewelry and food to Cincinnati. Do I want to just keep this thing? I don't know if I do. Alright, let's upgrade Frederick first. Intellect. Critical chance, nah. Skill slots, 2. Let's do that. Second skill slot. Alright. I'm in sandbox mode, but what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Okay, so I've got the Cincinnati license, so instead of paying $700, I'm just gonna, here's the necessary documents, and there we go. Okay, so now I've got a route to Cincinnati, which I'll probably head there shortly. Don't worry, I'm not offended. I've been called a lot worse. Trust me. Oh, he's looking for a job. Tell me more about yourself. Ooh, he's got a musket. He's a oh, I need a sniper. All right, I need to upgrade my caboose. I'm going to do that. Sell. Buy. All right. Now I'm happy. Now, my tonnage is 55.6. Yeah, see, I still don't know if I want to keep this or not. Jason, this is a bounty train. I might as well. Let's just keep this there for now. Smuggling compartments. Eh. Oh, here's that long passenger carriage. It's 20 tons though, whereas this one is 15. So for an extra 5 tons, I can carry an additional passenger. But I've never had the need to carry 4 passengers at once before, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Do we really need it though? I mean, marksman. Yeah, let's give this guy a chance. He's got a kung fu perk. Fine. All right, he's hired. So now we've got 4 crew members, and we have no tasks. All right, now how much is this? 400. Yeah, let's just unlock that. Detroit to Cincinnati, sure. I'm just trying to unlock more routes. 500, sure. 500, sure. $1,200. No. All right. We're unlocking more stuff. That's good. We've never been to Cincinnati or Indianapolis yet. So I'm tempted just to see what's down there. Let's see if any passengers want to get to Cincinnati or Indianapolis and go from there. Knoxville. Nope. Bennett. What do you want? Oh, you're the Jackson. You're the weapons person. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to carry any rifles around right now. Alright, so let's go to Cincinnati, see what they have to offer. Income all-time, 66,496. Expenses, 53,000. Okay, so we are still pulling a profit, which is good. I bet you guys are getting tired of this. Just checking my voicemail. I don't know who's calling me from Chester Heights on a Sunday, but whatever. All right, Cincinnati. Hi, Snipe. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not really interested in Minecraft multiplayer, but nor do I know how to do that. I don't like complicated setups or anything like that. You don't get this game? It's alright. It's, again, Jason, have you ever played, like, Freelancer or any space game where you had a ship and you had the choice of, like, delivering cargo or accepting missions to do, you know, like, destroy pirates, contracts, stuff like that? Go around and buying bigger ships. There's a lot of them out there. But it's like that, only with trains. Hello, sir. You look really tired. Okay. What do you want? What? What do you... A brand new locomotive. If I do all of these things, 20 barrels of oil, 18 stacks of steel, 12 crates of tools. Are you kidding me? I don't know if I want a brand new locomotive right now. Alright, what does Booker want? Why are you short on guards? So I have to bring this fugitive back to Washington. What do I get? Oh, the bandits will hate me for it. But I'll get 1,500 bucks and 500 experience. Let's go for it. Alright, anyone else going to Washington? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we'll head out. I have a feeling we're going to get attacked along the way, so maybe... Alright, travel. Do I have any alcohol or... No, I do not. Bye. Alright, last Archer Brother completed. I earned some experience. It's good. Money. Who's Samuel? What does he want? He's... Oh, repairer. Okay. He's high level, but... Alright, where are you guys going? Memphis, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Boston. Alright, where's Memphis? That's a long travel for 860 bucks. Yeah, anti-hero is pretty fun. Memphis, Memphis, where is Memphis? I'm probably staring right at it. Oh, Memphis, okay. So to get there, it would take 6 days. So I could do it. I'd go through Richmond, Knoxville. Richmond and Knoxville. Alright, let's just go. Alright, first to Richmond. Let's see if there's any passengers that want to go to Knoxville or Memphis. I'm tired of them checking me for contraceptives. This is very embarrassing. I'm tired of them asking. Alright, Memphis. Oh, yeah, a lot of people need to get to Memphis. 720, 590. Good. Alright, off we go. Let's go straight to Memphis. I have no idea when Tabs is coming out, honestly. I do not want to go, thank you. Aw, come on! More wear and tear. I know! It's like the US has this contraception ban thing going on. Alright, well, we've delivered all of our passengers. What's wrong with Arthur? Oh, his health? Fine. I'll let him just heal up while I repair this. Oh, not what I wanted. Repair. Robert E. Lee, what do you want? I'm just saying hello. Alright, fast forward time. Is everything done? No, 7 hours. 4 hours, there we go. Done. Where's he at? Alright, Arthur's back on board. Alright, so 0 tasks. We're at $12,000. I don't know if you guys want to see more or not. You guys sick of this? Indianapolis. Alright, let's go. If I can find Indianapolis on the map, that'd be awesome. It's here somewhere. Oh, it's up here. I'd have to go all the way up. Wow. Okay, travel time, 11 days. I'd still make it. I mean, it would be convenient if I could unlock this. Alright, well, let's just go to Richmond first. Travel. Oh, come on! I'm not doing Aunt Queen, Rachel, sorry. 1 million. I'll be here all night. Alright, so I'm here. Louisville, Philadelphia. Not what I wanted. Alright, Indianapolis. Let's go. I don't know what bendy is. Man, all of these carriages need fixed. It's a pain. Yeah, that would be nice, Nev. Just buy the entire United States and be done with it. Alright, let's go ahead and skip time. Actually, no. Let's fix our stuff first, and then we'll do that. Repair. Alright. Alright, so deliver that, and we got... Nice. Now we're up to 13,748. It is, yeah, Monopoly. That'd be awesome. Knoxville, Cincinnati. Alright, well, let's wait until this is done first. Alright, done. Abraham, what do you want? Washington, D.C. Oh, Abraham Lincoln! We can't turn him down. Yes, let's go. We're going to Washington. Anyone else going to Washington? With Abraham Lincoln? No? Okay. That's exactly what it is. Bounty Monopoly train. I'm not tired of it, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind playing something else. Because this is getting to be a very long stream. So I got Lincoln to his destination. Everyone should be happy now. And I have no quests, so now would probably be a good time to stop. Let me go ahead and save the game. Alright. And there we go. Alright, friends. I'm going to go ahead and just put a cut in the stream here. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated. If you guys do want to see more Bounty Train, let me know in the comments below. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.